Good morning, I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring. In this video, I'm going to assess one of my students' letters and provide the feedback. Let's start the assessment now. She has written down the date on the top. I'm happy with that. And you have written on the addressee's contact details. That is Miss Relay Casper, resident community nurse. You should have written on the resident community nurse. Okay, that is one thing, but that's a recommendation only anyway. So resident community nurse, should write the resident community nurse. Okay, that's not a major mistake actually. The community retirement home. Okay, 34 Park Street, Brisbane. That's all right. Good. Dear Miss Casper, regarding Ned Olin, aged 63. All right. The intention of writing this letter is to send back Miss Olin to your facility for continuous care and management as he is recovering from pneumonia. He is being discharged today. Wow, that's good. This sentence is really good. All right, so there is no grammar mistake at all. You can write this way as well. The intention of writing this letter is to send back Mr. Olin. You could have, okay, there is one recommendation actually, to send Mr. Olin back to your facility. Okay, so if you put back after Mr. Olin, that would be much better for
Okay, sir.
continuous care and management. Okay, as he is recovering from pneumonia. Okay, that's good. That's good. So just one, to send Mr. Olin back. Okay, to send back Mr. Olin. Okay, Mr. Olin. Instead of that, you can say send Mr. Olin back to your facility. Okay, that would be the best. Or apart from that, it's good. You know, this introduction paragraph sounds really good. As you know, Mr. Olin was admitted in our. No, admitted always goes with the to. I don't know why you are committing these mistakes again and again. Admitted in, no. Admitted to, isn't it? Admitted to our hospital with the complaints of persistent cough, fever, rigor, inspiratory and expiratory wheezing. Okay, that's all right. With the complaints of, here, you have written down this one correctly. I'm happy with that. On observation, he was weak and shortness of breath on exertion were noted. No, 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 no. This is wrong. I'll tell you. See, you have written he was weak. Okay, that is one sentence. Even if you want to say like it's part of the sentence, and you have written a shortness of breath on exertion were noted. Is it were noted or was noted?
Sir, I thought too weak and shortness of breath. I mean,
No,
including
no,
two, no, sir. So I were
no.
added
It is
here. Okay.
okay. Weak here is not a noun. Is it a noun like shortness of breath? Do you think shortness of breath and weak are in the same form?
No,
Do you
sir.
think so? Otherwise, what you
No,
could have written on? You should have written on weakness. Ah, that's correct. Good. If you write weakness, yes, weakness and shortness of breath on exertion were noted. Perfect. That's good. But this one is wrong. The whole sentence structure is incorrect. You have been writing down, you know, the independent clause here. He was weak is an independent clause, and then you but unfortunately this weak is an adjective, it's not a noun, unfortunately. So what you should have done is, instead of writing down he was weak, you should have written down weakness. Okay, he was weak.
okay, sir.
You should have written on weakness. Sorry. Otherwise there is another way. Okay, you can say he was weak and shortness of breath on exertion was noted. That is also
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
So it's
Okay,
up to
sir.
you. Either do this or that. Okay, it's up to you. Whatever you want. For which after that you need to place a comma.
Come.
Noted for which. Okay. Noted for which comma. All right. Let's go to the next one. He was assisted in his daily living activities. Okay, session for which he was assisted in his daily living activities. That's fine. During hospitalization, he made good progress. So you have removed here. Good.
Yes, sir. That day you gave me correction.
Yes, good. Which was evidenced by, and in the previous one you have committed the mistake. You know with
Yes,
the
sir. Yes.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Those kinds of mistakes are common. Whether you include the relevant case notes or irrelevant case notes, it doesn't matter. Okay, and you should not commit those mistakes. Made good progress, which was evidenced by normal inflammatory. It's that makers or markers? I think it's markers.
Markers, sir. Markers, sir.
Markers. Yeah, it's not makers.
Markers. Markers only, sir. Inflammatory markers.
Yes. So that's wrong. Let's go to the next page. Okay, Mr. Olin has been initiated with deep breathing and coughing exercises. Deep breathing needs an hyphen in between.
Deep breathing, sir.
Yes. Deep and then breathing. And coughing exercises. Okay. In addition, he was explained regarding sitting position to ensure his postural drainage. Consequently, physiotherapy was provided to promote his mobility. Also, he was reviewed by a dietitian. So it's for the first time we are telling, right? If it was already mentioned, then you can use the dietitian. But for the first time we are using it, so you should say by a dietitian. A dietitian. Okay, good. To increase his weight. Okay, in view of the above, it would be highly appreciated if you could provide good nutritious diet, yes, to Mr. Olin. He was advised paracetamol for his chest and abdominal pain. Okay, I mean, there is a better way of writing down the passive form. Okay, you should have mentioned like this. Okay, paracetamol was prescribed for his chest and abdominal pain, or paracetamol was recommended for his chest and abdominal pain. I mean, you can put the medicine in the beginning. You don't need to say he was advised. He was he was explained regarding on all these things. Okay, you can simply mention what was explained or what was given straight away. For example, you can say this one: deep breathing and coughing exercises were initiated to Mr. Olin. Okay, and then you can say, in addition, sitting position to ensure his postural drainage was also explained. Was explained because we used already in addition. Yeah, so was explained. Okay. Yeah, so this one is good. Physiotherapy was provided, so this is fine. This is how you need to do it. You have to write down exactly the noun, I mean the noun which cannot initiate the action itself. Okay, all right. Okay, if you could provide, okay, that's good. So he was advised by paracetamol for this. Okay, should there be any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. Yours sincerely, the charge nurse. Okay, good, I'm happy with that. It's not that bad. Okay, good. All right, no worries. Let me go through.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah, please.
You told me that in the second line, we can start with the deep breathing and coughing exercise was initiated to Mr. Olin. So if like that, if I will start in the paragraph of the first sentence, I cannot start with the name. So if like that, no problem, sir.
Oh yeah, again you're writing it down, isn't it? You are going to write it down here, right? Sorry, I don't know what the.
And the next
Okay,
line,
that's all right.
that is a
You
thing
can write
I
it down.
have.
No, it is okay. It is absolutely fine. There is no issue in that.
Okay.
There is no issue in that. So it's okay. All right. There shouldn't be any problem. Okay. All right. Let me go through the assessment now quickly.
Okay, sir.
Grammar is not up to the mark. However, you have made very less mistakes when compared with the past. Okay. All right. So one is use of prepositions, articles, nouns and verbs could have been bit better. Okay. And then punctuations need to be improved to some extent. Okay. Some sentences are incomplete and incorrect. So you need to be a bit careful about that. Okay, so you have to use, the grammatically correct sentences. All right, use of articles could have been a bit better. Okay, but overall task fulfillment is amazing. I'm very happy with the way you have included, the word limit. You have addressed the word limit. Spelling is another area of concern. All right, that's not good. You have used a range of sentence structures. I'm happy with that. So that's good. That's a good thing. And then, let's see. Yeah, apart from that, it's good. Connectivity and vocabulary are fine. So you have done a wonderful job by using the connecting phrases appropriately. So I'm happy with that. Then layout is perfect. Let me see if you have included all the relevant case notes or not. Okay, so let's see that. Okay, all right. So using the information given in the case notes, write a discharge letter. So it's a discharge letter to the resident community nurse. Okay, good. All right, let's go to the case notes now. So Mr. Ned Olin, a 63-year-old patient in the medical ward of which you are a charge nurse. Okay. Ned Olin, Mr. Community Retirement Home. That's okay. Widowed spouse. So is this a known case or an unknown one?
Known case, sir. Known case, sir.
Okay. So
Address is same, sir. Address is same.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yes, that's good. Community Retirement Home. Yeah, good. Okay, so you don't need to mention all those things, next of kins, Ingram, accountant. You don't need to mention any of them. Diagnosis. Okay, that's the one. From there only you have to start. Don't include the osteoarthritis, the past medical history. You don't need to mention the social background alone. So social background as well. Medical background. Okay, admitted with the pneumonia. That's where you have to start from. Okay. On admission, mobilizing with the pickup frame, assist with the ADLs. Did you mention about the mobility?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
For which he was assisted.
Okay.
First
right.
paragraph.
Okay. Yep. Did you mention this one? He was able to walk only for short distances.
Yes, sir. He was having this shortness of breath on exertion, for which he was assisted in daily activities.
Okay.
That only knows shortness of breath. During exertion means while walking, they will have that exertion.
Okay. Yep. That's all right. Slow but independent walk and shower, toilet. Okay. Dry cough, some chest and abdominal pain, weight gain post, review by dietitian. That's good. Encourage oral fluids, proper nutrition, ambulant as per physio review. That's okay. Encourage chest physio. I think that you have mentioned it. Sitting preferred. That's good. Good progress overall. That's good. Paracetamol if necessary. Keep warm. Good nutrition. All these things. Okay. Yep. Did you mention that this one? Keep warm.
Keep warm. I did not mention, sir.
That's not good.
That
But
one I did not mention.
But apart from that, I think when you have written on the postural drainage, you might have mentioned this one as well together. But so one case note was not included. One relevant case note was missing. But apart from that, you have done a good job. I'm very happy with that. And okay, let me look at the score now. This one is far better than the one you have written on just recently. And I'm very happy to give you, maybe because the mistake number 1 is a recommendation. Mistake number 2 is also a recommendation. Mistake number 3 is not good. 4 is a major mistake. 5 is, you have committed only one mistake, right? In terms of punctuation marks. It's okay. Spelling mistake, deep breathing, that's a recommendation. 8 is not that good, but it's not the major mistake. So I'm very happy to give you at least 300 for this letter. Okay. It sounds like 300 out of 500. Great letter. Well done. You have done a good job. And that's your target anyway, right? Are you happy with my assessment here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.